You know that feeling, right? Tax season hits, and it just feels like this frantic scramble to make sure you don't miss anything, to avoid some hidden disaster. Well, what if you could transform all that anxiety into an actual strategic advantage? That's exactly the promise of this book, The Ultimate Guide to Tax Risk Management. And today, we're going to break down how it can totally change the game for your business.
So let me just ask you, straight up, is your business really safe from all the hidden tax risks that are out there? It's a serious question, one that every single business leader should be asking themselves. Because, let's be honest, what you don't know, well, it can definitely come back to bite you.
And this quote from the book's preface it absolutely nails it. It perfectly captures where we are today. Managing tax risk isn't just about ticking boxes and filing paperwork anymore. No, it's become a core strategic imperative. It's about survival and it's about growth.
So let's dig into that idea, a strategic imperative. Why has the whole landscape shifted so dramatically? What's changed?
But just think about the world we operate in. Today's global economy is so interconnected, it's made tax compliance an absolute minefield. And the dangers aren't just financial anymore. Oh no, they go way deeper into legal trouble and, crucially, your company's reputation. One wrong step can set off a chain reaction you really don't want to deal with.
And that leads us right to the high cost of failure. Because getting it wrong today, the consequences are just more severe than they've ever been.
So, if there's one thing to take away, it's this. The fallout from getting things wrong goes way, way beyond just fines. Sure, fines hurt the bottom line, but the real killer, the damage to your reputation, that can be catastrophic. The trust you've built with customers, with investors, it can evaporate in an instant.
And look, this isn't just theory. The guide lays out some staggering real-world examples. Take Toshiba. They overstated profits by $1.2 billion. The result? Massive fines, and their stock price just collapsed. Or Samsung, which faced a huge global scandal over tax evasion. Then there's PT Telkom in Indonesia, hit with a giant tax bill for filing mistakes. And Ginting Malaysia saw its market perception totally tank after being slapped with extra taxes. These are huge companies that learned this lesson the hard way.
Okay, so that's the problem. It's complex, it's scary, and the risks are very, very real. But here's the good news. There is a clear path to getting this under control.
And that path is built around something called the Tax Corporate Governance Framework, or TCGF. The book explains this as a structured system. Think of it like a blueprint that helps you manage tax risks, make sure you're compliant, and, just as importantly, prove that you're operating ethically to regulators and stakeholders.
Now, I love how this visual breaks the whole framework down into 3 simple pillars. Everything is built on these. First, you've got transparency, which is all about making sure your tax positions are clear and easy to understand. Next is accountability, so everyone knows who is responsible for what. And finally, proactive risk management, finding and fixing issues before they blow up into a crisis.
And this just shows you that the TCGF isn't some abstract idea. It's a real, actionable cycle. It starts with a review where you're constantly checking your documents for accuracy. Then you move to testing, running audits to make sure your controls actually work. And finally, assessment, where you step back and evaluate the whole thing to find ways to improve. It's a continuous loop that makes your business stronger.
Now, of course, you can't build a modern framework with old-school tools. It just doesn't work. And that brings us to our next crucial piece. Technology is your ally.
The guide makes this crystal clear. To actually get ahead of risk, you have to embrace the right technology. The whole goal is to stop being reactive, putting out fires, and become proactive, giving you real-time control over what's happening.
And the great thing is, the book gets super specific. It details the actual tools you need in your arsenal. We're talking about ERP systems like SAP and Oracle that have tax modules built right in. Then you've got powerful data analytics platforms like Alteryx and Tableau to help you spot red flags. Automation software like Avalara is a game changer for accuracy and speed. You can even use predictive analytics from IBM and Microsoft to forecast issues, and AI-driven platforms like Xero and QuickBooks to automate filings. This is the modern toolkit.
Which brings us right back to where we started. All of these complex moving parts, all these challenges, they all point back to one comprehensive solution. Every single framework, every strategy, every tool we've just talked about is broken down and detailed step by step inside this one guide. It connects all the dots, from understanding the problem to actually implementing the solution. So here's the bottom line. This book is designed to be your map.
It's the tool that lets you navigate that incredibly complex world of modern tax, not with fear, but with genuine confidence and strategic control.
So, that leaves us with just one last question. Are you ready to stop playing defense and start turning tax risk into a real, measurable, strategic advantage for your business? This guide shows you how.